Hello, welcome back to my channel, Ginjoy Plans. Today I am planning with this pretty old Scribble Prince Co. kit. And I actually got this, of course, Sadie's playing with a toy. I cannot. Anyways, we're gonna push through. So sorry if you can hear that in the background. I got this kit actually as a gift from one of my fellow planner friends. Her name is Jen. And she gifted me this kit with most of this foil that she got as a subscription from Laura Sticker Co., which I believe is an international shop. I think she's UK based, but don't quote me. I'm almost positive she's international. And she had a foil subscription. That was the first time I had heard of a shop doing like a foil subscription, but Plan With Me Stickers does a foil subscription if you haven't seen any of my hauls. So if you're interested in something like that, because I feel like it is pretty unique, definitely check hers out. I love Erica's subscription. But if you don't mind international, or if you are international, Laura Sticker Co., I'm not sure if she still does it, but definitely check it out. Anyways, so I got gifted this, which was so generous, and I kind of put it to be like a February kit because it kind of has the light pastel pink and neutral, and I was just like, oh, this will be a good anytime kit to throw in the like winter when I don't want to use winter kits or going into spring. And that's exactly what we did. So this is not a kit I would necessarily pick up for myself, but I do think it is a really cute laid out, and it was so fun to try a different sticker like foil format. This foil bundle was actually used with matte clear paper, not glossy clear paper, which I honestly have never used. And for most of it, I didn't like, you can tell it's matte for sure when I'm like looking at my planner, and most of the time it didn't alter any colors, but a couple of the boxes I do feel like were kind of altered, but maybe not altered is the word. It just is kind of like puts a little bit of a matte cover over it. So I feel like the glossy clear is just a little bit more transparent. So maybe that's the better word, transparent. Anyways, nonetheless, I so appreciate that she gave this to me. She doesn't like coffee, so she was like, you love coffee, so I thought of you. So it was super cute. And then it also gave me the opportunity to try out the Plan With Me Stickers brown marble full box underlays. Now, I have tried this foil already, I think, or maybe I've just had it for this long. But I like went ham when it first came out, and I bought like a bundle, but I haven't really gotten to use it. And so I was super excited when I was able to use it this week. In hindsight, I could have pulled in the bottom washi bows to be that marble as well, but oh well. I did pull in quote box overlays though in her version 2, I believe, of coffee quotes, or maybe it's version 1. I used one of them in the fall for the Clove Cafe from Crest Press Kit, and then the other quotes for this one. And I think that the brown marble just looks like coffee, and it just like, I immediately knew when that foil was released that this was what I was going to pair it with. And the foil bundle, I should say, came with it came with one sheet of coffee underlays. And so I went on Erica's shop and I found she had coffee cups that weren't spot on similar, but gave very similar vibe. And I ordered it in her matte gold, and her matte gold is a little different, but I think it all blends together. You'll see it when it's all laid down. And I tried to show off the marble as much as possible, but I just think it looks so pretty. If you want to see the base without any, well, I guess you're going to see it here in this video. Who am I kidding? But it's also posted on my Instagram. So yeah, that's kind of the logistics of this week. I am trying out Plan With Me Stickers date dots So if you see that it's a different font, that's why, but everything else is McPlans. And I pretty much have an almost exclusive script week. You'll see at the end. I think there's like 4 boxes that I wrote things in, and that's pretty impressive. All the rest are McPlans font 1 through and through till the end. That's my favorite. So yeah. But this week was a really chill week. On my sidebar, I just wrote homebody week because that's pretty much what it was. It was the first kind of like, or it was the end of February and going into March, and it was just chill. I was coming back. One of the reasons I chose this kit is because the week before was our midwinter break. We were in Arizona visiting family, and it was just like a fun, busy week. And then coming back after a week break of school is just a transition for kids. It's rough. So I was like, a coffee kit will be perfect because I know I'm going to be feeling just extra exhausted, and I don't know, it just fit the vibes. So we just kind of had a homebody week because we had been gone and eating out so much the week prior. It was good to just have home cooked meals, chill at home, and the weather was super weird this week. I put on the sidebar, is it spring yet? Because I was just so frustrated coming and having the most beautiful week in Arizona and then coming back to being like, and this is why I want to move. Like, this seasonal depression is alive and well. It came back thriving. But yeah, we had snow, we had huge thunderstorms like every day, and I know like every place kind of has seasons of that, but just happens a lot. But got lots of snuggles. I was just feeling really tired this week, but it was a good week with my class, continuing to binge Love Island UK. No, what was this? I think maybe at this point I was finishing Love Island Australia. And then I tried this week something new. I found a girl on Instagram who does, there's like a million of these people on social media that do these versions of like $60 meals for a week worth of dinners. And I'm like, okay, I'm intrigued by that because I was like trying to incorporate some new recipes, and I was feeling kind of in a rut, but wanting to, stick to a budget, because sometimes when you try new recipes, you end up buying like 500 products and spend so long, and it's just like, that wasn't even worth it. So I found this girl that I've liked. Her name is Jen Lucas or something like that. And I'm totally blanking on her username handle, but she makes everything gluten-free and dairy-free, which is how we eat. And so I tried one of her recipe challenges this week, and it was okay. Although I feel like I ended up spending twice as long cooking dinner. Like, even my husband was like, no offense, but like, dinner's taking really long time this week. And I was like, I know. I just like I don't know. It's not what I needed. I think it's because I love cooking. Like, I truly do love cooking. And I have my like certain ways and certain things in the kitchen, but when you're following somebody's meal plan so strictly, and she uses like products to like the T, I do feel like I had like no food waste. Like, at the end of the week, our fridge was empty. And so that felt good, but when you're doing that, you have to be super duper intentional about measuring things out to the T, saving certain parts of a vegetable, or like, I don't know, you can't just like quick chop, or like, I don't know. Yeah, and just like trying to replicate, because I feel like for these recipe plans, if you don't replicate it pretty much perfectly, then it's not gonna turn out the way. So anyways, long story long, tried one of those, and that was kind of the consensus, is maybe if I hadn't spent a lot of time cooking in the kitchen, that would be really helpful to kind of teach me things. But I ended up walking away being like, I make things that are similar to this, and I like my recipes better, and they actually go faster, and I don't know if it's saved me money necessarily. So long story long, let me know if you've ever tried any of those like recipe challenges, or like if you're intrigued by any of that. because I do think it's like fascinating watching their videos and kind of just like seeing what they come up with. But sometimes it definitely stretched me out of my comfort zone. I did draw the line a little bit on a couple things, but that's me. Like tofu, I just can't. I've tried it before and I just can't. So I just, substituted it. But I probably was feeling like extra down this week also, just because of the weather and then coming back from school, or coming back to school, but also because I was on my period. So, that just makes for a super fun week as well, and just like exhausting. But yeah, all in all, it was just, I feel like, the most average week possible, and sometimes you need that. It's funny, like the week before I had 4 different extenders, and then this week I'm like, what to mark? Like, just one of those weeks. We did celebrate Leap Day at school, and I did a bunch of Leap Day activities with the kids, whether that was like leaping races or, just like reflecting, because I do feel like Leap Day is one of those things, it's like kind of written off, and rightfully so to some extent. Unless your birthday's on Leap Day, then, celebrate it up. But I do feel like, it's like not something adults really celebrate or pay attention to. But for kids, it's just wild, because my group of first graders, the next time they have a leap day, they're going to be in 5th grade. Like, we did the math of being like, okay, here are your next couple leap days. You're going to have one in 5th grade, then you're going to have one in 9th grade, and then you're going to be in college. Like, that's kind of bonkers when you really put it all together. And I think I just did that math correctly, but I was just spouting off my head. Anyway, so yeah, that was fun to like come up with what they're gonna like in 4 years when they're in 5th grade. What are they gonna look like? I had them try to reflect, and it was funny. My teammate had her kids like write letters to their future self, and it's just fun to see what kids come up with. So that is it for my base. You can really see, I feel like, with the clear sticker overlays, and then versus the matte sticker overlays, you can see over the marble underlays, it gave 2 different colors. The clear kept the true color, and then the matte, that's where you can see that it's just not as crisp. It just is not as transparent. So it's kind of cool because I was going for the coffee vibe. It's like, how much creamer did you put in? How much milk did you put in? So I was not mad about it, but it did make me realize that I don't think matte foil bundles are for me because of kind of like the color payoff. So yeah, like I really just, like vibrant kits. So this is already more muted. Also, this is the worst when this happens, when your sticker attaches and you're like, please don't peel up, please don't peel up. So thankfully it didn't. Anyways, that is it for this week. I think I just am gonna lay down a couple more of these. But let me know your thoughts. Do you mind the paper of your foil bundles? Would you like a matte paper? Would you like clear? Do you feel like it makes a difference? Have you used it before? I am super curious to know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. And yeah, hopefully you are having a great start to your March. All right, here is my finished spread. I actually really like how this turned out. I feel like the underlays, like here you can kind of see the underlays totally make this kit. It made it come to life. It's a pretty neutral kit, but the darker underlays, like, they work. So I am happy to use this kit, and it was fun to use this foil bundle and try out a different shop and just, experiment and have fun with fun foil. Feel like I've just been really loving the double layering of foils, and that's this in its true form. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye everyone.